miss the weekend, don't we? Like Thursday is a little mini Friday. So happy Thursday. Welcome to the Daily Drive. I'm not having internet issues. Here we go. If you are new here, the Daily Drive is just something that I created when I started to learn how I can be in control of my mind, even while living with anxiety. I was diagnosed with anxiety in 2010, and before that, I really had no idea what that meant, what to do about it, it was just rough. I lived in the darkness of anxiety for a long time until I started to discover what I can do to take control of my mind. And so I created this Daily Drive worksheet to give you a daily roadmap to push you through the day. And so today I've got some things to talk about because just a lot is going on in life that's different for me, and I'm excited about it. And so I've got a lot to talk about today. So welcome to the Daily Drive. Say good morning when you're here. Let me know if you're on. If you're catching this as a replay and not live, give a hashtag replay in the comments and let me know that you are here. If you're friends with me on my personal Facebook page, you may have seen yesterday I posted a picture of myself because I'm starting to notice changes in my body that I've never noticed before. I never paid attention to my shoulders or my neck or anything like that until recently when I've started to get some muscle definition there. And so I posted a picture yesterday about that journey and that I'm seeing the differences now. And it just kind of sparked conversations and had me thinking about things. And so I've got a couple things to chat with you about today that are kind of along the lines of body changes. Because for me right now, I am invested in my own personal health. And for me, that means that I'm committed to being active at least 3 to 5 times a week. Sometimes my schedule is crazy. Sometimes I work a double at work and I, don't fit in activity. My job is pretty active, so sometimes I count that. But my goal is to be active 3 to 5 times a week. And what that has done for me over the past few months, it has increased my trust in myself because I know that I'm going to accomplish that. It has allowed me to change my body. I love my body now from the inside out, but there's still things that I would like to see, a little bit different. So it's allowed me to change my body. And so I've got a couple just conversation sparks to chat with you about today. And the first one is learning how to go with the flow. The biggest thing for me that has helped in my body change journey, my mindset change journey, my faith journey, my life journey, my relationship journey, the biggest changes that have occurred for me have occurred from just learning how to go with the flow, just learning how to let go of a little bit of the control when you can, when you need to, when it's appropriate for you. And so learning how to kind of go with the flow has helped me a lot in the sense that I don't stress about certain things as much anymore. And what do I mean going with the flow? Today, for example, is one of those go with the flow days for me. And yesterday, we dropped my husband Tro. We dropped Tro's truck off yesterday at the shop to have some things looked at. And so we just have my car right now. And so yesterday I needed to adapt a little bit and go with the flow and pick him up from work and follow him to the shop and things like that. This morning I needed to drop him off at work. And so I was a little bit later getting to the gym than usual. And so I just did my 45 minutes of cardio and the hydro massage and came back home just now, like literally right before I turned this on. And so that has allowed me to not stress things so much. I'm not stressing about what days and what times I go to the gym, what I do when I get there. I'm not stressing about what days and times I am active. I'm just active when it fits into my schedule. I'm a volunteer Girl Scout leader, and when school was out this last Monday, we had a roller skating event, and roller skating for nearly 2 hours. Hello, I counted that as my workout for the day, right? So it's going with the flow. It's learning how to let go of a little bit of that control and just go with the flow a little bit. That has helped me a lot. I'm not as stressed out about things. I'm not trying to control things that really are out of my control. I'm just going with the flow. Y'all, things happen. And if you stop and shut down every single time something happens, then you're just going to be putting yourself back in that spot every single time. So first of all, learning how to go with the flow has helped me the most in every sense of my life lately. And I will tell y'all, I would formerly consider myself a little bit OCD, a little bit of an organization freak, just a little bit of a control, I don't want to say control freak, but just needing to be in control of certain things. And so I really had to learn how to go with the flow. And I just have to remind myself, I get to remind myself that things happen. I can still fit things in that I need to. If I don't make my 45 minutes of activity today, I can fit it in tomorrow, whatever it is. So learning how to go with the flow, first and foremost, has helped me a lot, okay? Letting go of a little bit of that control over certain things, specifically the things that might be out of your control, like a car breaking down, the weather that's getting crazy right now. You know, maybe you go to the gym and it's closed, they're short-staffed, everybody's short-staffed right now, right? Going with the flow, learning how to let little things go and just adapt a little bit. And secondly, I have a fun story that goes along with this, is learning A, that I can control my body, and B, how to be in control of my body and stay in control of my body. And my husband and I, a few years ago, were at a church service, and there was a gentleman sitting in front of us with his, maybe 7, 8, 9-year-old kid, and the kid was fidgeting in church and just, sitting all, I guess the dad thought being disruptive. I don't care about that kind of thing. Side note, I think a noisy church is a church that's going somewhere. The kid was, just fidgeting like kids do. And the dad kept leaning over and whispering to him, control your body, control your body, control your body, telling this fidgety little 7, 8, 9-year-old kid to control your body. And my husband and I walked away kind of giggling at that, like, control your body, what does that even mean? And especially when you're telling a kid that, right? So we kind of walked away giggling at this, like, control your body phrase. And so now whenever we kind of see something or, we do something silly or stumble, control your body is like kind of, the joke. But what I've learned recently is that control your body is real. You can take control of that. And the picture that I posted yesterday, what I want to touch on is that I don't do any kind of weightlifting. I don't do any kind of routine at the gym. I don't do anything. I don't have any expectation other than my 45 minutes of activity. And what I do at the gym for that is the elliptical. And what I find on the elliptical is that when I focus, when I control my mind, right, instead of spiraling off into somewhere else, I listen to music that helps me stay pepped. When I control my mind, I can also control my muscles and control my body. Right? So when I'm on the elliptical and it's sort of this kind of motion with your arms and your legs, I'm concentrating and focusing on this area of my body, on keeping my back straight, on keeping my core tight, on keeping my legs and muscles in my legs active, because I want a butt, I'll say it, I want a booty, and so I do the things to increase the muscle mass in my booty area, right? And so I think about flexing my leg, keeping all of those muscles active and engaged while I'm on the elliptical. Beyond the elliptical, the only other thing, y'all, that I do at the gym is that weighted row machine, not the row machine where you're just row, you row for 30 minutes, but the row machine that is weights and you just pull the handles back. I do 20 reps, and then I do 20 squats, and then I do 20 reps, and then I do 20 squats, and I alternate my squats. And that's all I do for physical activity. The elliptical when I'm at the gym, that row machine, and squats. When I don't go to the gym, I try to go for a walk around my neighborhood, a walk at the park. Like I said, roller skating with my Girl Scouts counts. If I'm working a double, I might not go to the gym because that's a lot of physical activity there at work. But that's all I do. But because I'm at a point now where I can control and focus my mind, I can control and focus my muscles and my body. And so I now understand what this man that we've giggled about for the last few years that told a 7-year-old kid to control your body. Now I understand that, because you can control your body when you control your mind. And what happens when you control your mind? Controlling your mind equals controlling your body and your muscles, which equals controlling your hormones. So when you're in control of your mind and in control of your body and your muscles, and you are focusing that energy in a positive way, you're releasing all of those positive endorphins and hormones into your body. This is why people say that physical activity for mental health is so important, because it intentionally releases those chemicals into your body, those hormones that help you stay happy and handle life a little bit better. So when you take control of your mind and redirect your mind to then take control of your body and your muscles, you're physically taking control of your chemical makeup. And the more often you do that, the easier it becomes. When I first started on this physical activity journey, I don't even know, a couple years ago, whenever it was. When I first started on this physical activity journey, it was really difficult for me to spend 45 focused minutes on the elliptical. I would get on the elliptical and then I would realize that I've been really not doing anything for 10 minutes because I've just been thinking about whatever else, right? And so it was difficult for me to control my mind. That was when my mind started to spiral out of control. And so then I wasn't controlling my body. And then I wasn't controlling my hormones. And then in fact, releasing the opposite hormones of what we want into our body. Just like we have good hormones in our body, we've got hormones that guide us the other way. And when we focus on the negative and when we focus on the stress, those hormones linger and stay around. When we focus on positive and when we focus on physical activity and on being in control, those hormones stay around. And the more we do that, the more we practice that, the easier it becomes, and the more it's just normal for you. It's just second nature for you to be in control, right? So when you control your mind, you can control your body and your muscles. And when you're doing all of that, when you're controlling your mind and controlling your body, you're controlling your hormones and your chemical makeup. You, in fact, are in control. Now, this is a little bit contradictory, right, than what I was just talking about with going with the flow and letting go of a little bit of the control, right? But it's not really, because when I'm talking about going with the flow and letting go of the control, I'm talking about things that you don't really need to be in control of, right? You can't control the weather. You can't control the atmosphere. You can't control what someone else is going to say. There are things that you physically cannot be in control of. So let them go and stop attempting to be in control of them. Just go with the flow. Just let those little things go. Take control where you can. And where you can take control is your mind and your body, right? So go with the flow and let go of the things that you cannot be in control of, and learn to be in control of what you can be, which is your mind and your body. You are in control. When you redirect your thoughts and take control of your mind, you're the one that's guiding you through the day. And now if you are turning your life over to a higher power and a higher purpose, then that's what's guiding you through the day. And you're still in control because you're focusing your energy in that direction. Remember, where focus goes, energy flows. And so when you're focusing your energy on controlling your mind and controlling your hormones, when you're focusing your attention there, that is where your energy will be. Where focus goes, energy flows. And remember, I always love to remind you this, it takes 90 seconds at least to shift energy and emotion in your body. So if you're going into the gym feeling like, I don't want to be here, turn on a hype song and get yourself going for a couple minutes and see how different you feel, right? I was laughing to myself this morning trying to keep up with ska music on the elliptical, right? Like, give yourself the hype. And so while I was at the gym this morning, I was concentrating on my body. I was concentrating on keeping the areas tight that I wanted to keep tight. I was concentrating on keeping up with the music to keep my heart rate up. I wasn't concentrating on comparing myself to other people, on stressing about when I'm going to get back to the gym, on stressing about what I have to do when I get home. I was focused on my body. And you can do that too. You can create change in your body on your own, without a fad diet, without an app, without a personal trainer, without a coach. You can change things on your own. And it starts with being in control of your mind. When you're in control of your mind and love yourself from the inside out, the motivation changes and you stay motivated, right? So body changes will come if you stay committed to that. If you learn to go with the flow and fit in activity when you can, let things go that you can't control, you can't be in control of, and you learn to be in control of your body. When you're in control of your mind, you can control your body, focus your muscles, put the attention where you want the attention to be, and then be in control of your body's hormones. I feel awesome right now. I still have to go to work. I'm going to go get ready and go to work and bartend today, and then come home and probably clean up my house a little bit because I feel awesome starting my day this way. I'm working a double tomorrow, but since I don't have to be up late tonight, I might still go to the gym tomorrow morning and then take Friday off from the gym and Sunday, which is my Sabbath, right? I just set that goal of being active 3 to 5 times a week because it's realistic for me. Body changes come when you're realistic, when you understand what you can do and what you're willing to do. I'm not willing to go to the gym for an hour and like lift weights and whatever. I'm not willing to do that. That's not me. I am willing to concentrate my body on the elliptical and put the focus where I want it to be. So you are in control. When you redirect your thoughts, you are taking control. And when you're in control of your mind, you can be in control of your body and your muscles, which means you can be in control of your hormones, which will give you the changes that you want to see. Now, the side note that I want to give to all of this is that you get to unlimit your mind from comparison. Not limiting your body to someone else's body. We all have our own vessel. We all have our own unique gift that we've been given, and there's no box big enough for me to fit into. So I'm not going to limit myself by comparing to someone else's box. I don't want to fit into someone else's box. I want to be me. I want to share my gift. So when I let go of comparing myself, comparing my body, comparing my weight, comparing my face, comparing my hair, comparing my arms, like when I let go of comparing myself to someone else and striving to be that someone else, everything else changed for me. You are limiting yourself by trying to fit yourself into someone else's box. I am unlimited, and there is no box big enough for me. This is my body that I love. No one else was gifted this but me, and this is what I choose to do with it. Your body is your body. It is beautiful and unique and given to you for a purpose and for a reason. And when you love yourself from the inside first, regardless of what your pant size, of what your chin, of what your stomach looks like, when you love yourself from the inside first, you'll stay committed to making those changes. I take time off when I feel overwhelmed by it. When I just really don't feel like going to the gym anymore, I give myself a couple days to rest. And it pumps me up to go back again. Do what works for you, because that's how you stay in control. When you're trying to fit yourself into someone else's workout plan, someone else's routine, someone else's, daily schedule, someone else's food and diet plan, when you're trying to fit yourself into someone else's box, you're not going to stay motivated. When you are working on yourself because you love yourself, you're going to get up and go for a walk. I crave physical activity because I'm committed to myself. Because I love myself now from the inside out, and I'm in control of my mind. So the things that you want to change, I'm talking about body changes specifically today, but the things that you want to change, whether it's a relationship, your finances, your job, your career, your dream, your goals, whatever it is that you want to change, can come when you learn to go with the flow and let go of the things that you can't be in control of. And when you learn to control your mind and your body and be in control of what you can be in control of. Controlling your mind allows you to control your muscles, to control your body, to see those changes that you want to see. And that in turn allows you to be in control of your body's hormones. When you're releasing endorphins into your body all day long, you're just going to be in a good mood. You're going to be happy. People are going to be like, what's she on? I want to be like that. I'm on endorphins because I work out all the time or whatever because I'm, happy. Where focus goes, energy flows. Focus your energy on positivity, on happiness, on controlling what you can control, and things will change for you. I promise. But stop comparing yourself to everybody else. Unlimit yourself, unlimit your box, and stop trying to limit you to someone else's box. I love y'all so much, and I appreciate so much when y'all are on here, when you watch me, when you listen to me ramble. These are things that are true and honest from me because I'm going through it right now myself and have been through the darkness of anxiety. So I appreciate that y'all are on here watching me. My goal is to be the next Mel Robbins. I want to give a TED Talk. I write a blog currently. I do this. I want to get noise going about mental health and breaking the stigmas around mental health. So it means so much to me when you tune in and watch me. Today, going in the joy jar is being in control because I'm in control of my mind. And guess what? All of y'all can be in control of your minds too. So all of y'all are going to start being in control by redirecting your mind. So you go in the joy jar. I'm super grateful for you. This is how I show gratitude regularly. I'm super grateful for everybody on here. Y'all are in control. If you would do me a favor and check out dailydrivecoaching.com. It's updated and current, and I post there regularly. You can subscribe, put your email address in so you'll get things directly to your inbox. If you're not part of my Becoming Unlimited Facebook group, it's tagged here, or you can search Becoming Unlimited or let me know. It is just a free group where you get these daily drives, a little bit more content about unlimiting your minds, and a community of support so that you know you're not alone in this mental health journey. That's Becoming Unlimited. On Facebook, if you're tuning in to Daily Drive Coaching on YouTube, do me a favor and hit subscribe and turn on notifications for all of my social media because I will never ask for a fee for what I do here on social media. I just ask that you help me spread mental health awareness and continue to break the stigmas of mental health by tagging a friend, sharing a video, commenting, subscribing, all of the social media things. It helps me more than you will even know. I love y'all so much. Remember that body changes or any kind of changes that you are looking for in your life can come when you learn to go with the flow and let go of the things that you can't be in control of and take control of the things that you can be in control of, like your body. Controlling your mind equals controlling your body and your muscles, and that equals controlling your hormones, which allows you to be in a better state of mind all day long. I love y'all so much. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you soon.